everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today's video is going to be reviewing two new Glossier products. So we have the Cleanser Concentrate and then also Ultralip. As you guys know, I've always been a huge fan of Glossier. I also actually used to work for the brand. So back in 2017 and 2018, I worked in the showroom. I was a showroom editor back before they did all of the renovations, and I absolutely loved the job. I wore the pink jumpsuit and I loved everyone that I met there. I'm still to this day friends with some of them and still will like see them around the city, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, I use so much Glossier products like in my everyday routine. So it only makes sense that every time Glossier comes out with a new product, I have to make a new video on it. However, as of, I guess in the last year or two, I haven't been as big of a fan of Glossier as I once was. It's not that I think that there's anything wrong with their products. There was a little bit of a situation where some of the former Glossier employees did speak up, talking about how they were treated while they were working there, and this was after I left. I only left because I had gotten a new job and I couldn't do two jobs at once anymore. When the employees spoke up, it was about not being treated right, and I totally respect that. And so I kind of was like, do we still like Glossier after this? And I did a quick poll on my Instagram stories to ask you guys, like, do we still like Glossier or not? And majority of you said yes. So because of that, I am going to do the video today talking about some of their new products. So the first one is the Cleanser Concentrate, and this is basically their new cleanser. They already have a cleanser called Milky Jelly. Milky Jelly cleanser is a conditioning face wash versus Cleanser Concentrate is a clarifying face wash. Both of them, however, have a more gel-like consistency. Cleanser Concentrate looks like this. It's in this beautiful glass bottle, so it feels like a very kind of like luxurious product. Interestingly, there is no cap, which I was surprised about, but also not surprised, because one big thing that a lot of people criticize Glossier for is the fact that they have so much packaging and it's not very environmentally friendly. So the fact that there is no cap, I think, is great. I mean, how often do we really need the cap? This is too big to travel with, so it's not like, you know, you need to be worried about it, and you can just turn it to lock it, and then you can unturn it. I mean, who knows if you were traveling with this, if it would stay that way, could be an issue, but you know, they're being environmentally conscious, so I'll give it to them. And it's this pretty kind of orange color. It looks really good in the sun. Very, very photogenic, like all of the Glossier products are very aesthetically pleasing. My confusion with this product is that it claims to exfoliate. However, it doesn't have any sort of elements that most exfoliators have. It doesn't have any sort of little beads in it, which actually can be pretty rough on the skin, so maybe that's a good thing. But then it's also not an acid wash either, so I'm just kind of a little bit confused where the exfoliating piece comes in. So on the website, it claims that the exfoliators come from grape ferment, grape extract, lactic acid, and malic acid, which wash away dull skin for a nice smooth glow. So if you're really looking to exfoliate, I don't think that I would replace your weekly exfoliator with this. However, I would think of this product as more so if you had a day of wearing makeup, being outside in the sun and the pollution, and you just want to kind of get it all out and clarify your skin with a cleanser that's a little bit stronger than your everyday cleanser, then I would use this. But like I said, not a replacement for your actual exfoliator. So I'm going to insert a clip now of me using this morning before I put my makeup on. I'm going to use the thermal spring water because I don't trust the water in New York City. I use this one from Avene. Probably pronouncing that wrong. It feels like the jelly consistency of Milky Jelly cleanser, but it's foaming up. It's a clarifying face wash, so it's interesting that it's foaming up more in some places than others. Like it's foaming up more down by my chin and my cheeks than it is on my forehead. It smells interesting. I think it's not, I don't think that it's fragranced, but if not, that's a good thing. I mean, it's just something that you're gonna have to bear. Okay, now it's kind of drying on my skin, which is interesting. It almost feels like a mask, like a face mask that you would put on and then wash off. It's so interesting how quickly it's like, feels very like a jelly sticky, like I just put on a moisturizer or really a mask. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this off. Burning my eyes. So one thing that I love about Milky Jelly Cleanser and a lot of other cleansers that I use is that they're so gentle that if you get them in your eyes won't burn, and they usually have the same ingredient as contact solution, so they're safe for your eyes. This one I got a little bit in my eyes and it sort of stung, so I had to remind myself like, oh, about that kind of cleanser, like be careful with your eyes. So because of that, I wouldn't think that it would be a great cleanser for removing eye makeup. However, it is supposed to be a good cleanser for removing actual makeup on your face. So obviously I just woke up this morning, I wasn't wearing any makeup, but potentially this could be a good cleanser if you have worn a lot of makeup. So I'm thinking maybe in the summertime. Okay, so now that I've been speaking to you for a few minutes, I rinsed my face and dried it off with a towel. It doesn't feel dry, but I know that if I sat here for a little while, I probably would start to feel dry. I don't think there was anything about it that was really different than any other cleanser. I mean, it feels fine. All right, so now that we've cleansed, I'm going to do a serum, and to follow with the Glossier trend, I'm going to mix 2 Glossier ones. I love mixing in the mornings, and I do this a lot of mornings. The Glossier Super Bounce and the Super Glow, the vitamin C serum. So here's hyaluronic acid and here's the vitamin C. You can actually mix these two together. So I'll alternate between this, and then some other mornings I'll also do the Supergoop Daily Dose Vitamin C plus SPF. 2 to 3 drops of that, and then 2 to 3 drops of the Super Glow, and pat it into the skin. It's supposed to be the best way to apply serum. All right, feels good. And then for moisturizer, I'm going to use my Embryolisse Late Cream Concentrate. I love this one, especially during the day under makeup. It really is just a perfect foundation, and it really makes your skin so glowing. All right, and then we can't forget the most important step, sunscreen, or SPF. I'm using the Ulta MD Broad Spectrum SPF 46. All right, and then that's it. So that's the whole skincare routine, and now I'm just going to put some makeup on and come back to you in the rest of the video. So then my final thoughts after trying the product are, I like it. The gel-like consistency did to me seem so similar to Milky Jelly Cleanser. I love the packaging though. I love that it comes in a glass bottle and it's a little bit more environmentally friendly. Will I use this? Maybe. I think I need to just give it a little bit more time of using it, but I mean, maybe at the end of the day today, after I'm done with work, I'll actually try this again, but from taking my makeup off, and we'll do a test and see if it actually removes makeup. Hello guys, it's now much later in the day. I'm done with work. I'm about to go to bed, and I'm just going to take my makeup off, or try taking my makeup off with this cleanser. I'm not going to use the Bioderma first because I want to see if this cleanser can truly take off the makeup on its own. So I'm going to start by just splashing some water. All right. Wow. Okay. It said 1 or 2 pumps, so that's 2. I'm afraid to open my eyes because of the eye thing. I wonder if it's okay to use this twice in one day. Didn't think of that before. Feels more foamy this time. I can't see anything, but it feels more foamy. Okay. Okay, so somehow it did actually take all of my eye makeup off, which is crazy. Okay, so the true test now, and usually you would not do it in this order. Usually you would do this step first, but I'm going to put some Bioderma on a cotton pad. And I'm going to see if anything else is still left on my skin. No. Nope. Seems pretty good. I'm actually really impressed. Okay, and I'm just gonna go over my eyes to see if it truly got all of my mascara off. Likely not, because I didn't even rub my eyes at all. What? There is nothing. Okay. Wow. Okay, wow. That is crazy. I think that it really did just take my makeup off, like, completely. Okay, I have a newfound respect for this cleanser. That is really good. I mean, it's so good to know that actually all of your makeup is taken off of your skin. That way, you know, when you're putting everything else on and you're going to bed, you can feel like it's actually clean. That is crazy. Okay. All right, next to talk about Ultralip. So this is their new lip product, and it's meant to be kind of a hybrid product where it has, they say, the moisture of a balm, the sheen of a gloss, and the buildable color of a lip tint without the hassle of layering multiple products. So if you're not already familiar, Glossier has two other products called the Balm.com, which is like the balm that they're referring to, and the Generation G lipsticks, which is like the color, and then the gloss, they also have a lip gloss as well. So prior to this Ultralip being launched, and actually back when I was working at Glossier, what we would do if we wanted that perfect combination was first apply the Balm.com, which would really moisturize your lips, and then if you wanted color, you would go over with the Generation Gs. They are all pretty much for the most part matte, so that would kind of be a combination, and you would need to use two products. I like that because sometimes, you know, you just want to wear the balm, and then midway through the day you're like, I need a little bit of color, and you can kind of switch back and forth. They have 9 different shades available. I got the 2 that looked like on the website would be good for me. It is Lucite and Villa. I am, as you can tell, a very pale skin tone with, I actually have more of like yellowy undertones. Let's start with a Lucite. Oh, they're pink! Okay, that's exciting because then there'll be a differentiator between the Generation Gs. So they look exactly the same. They used the same packaging. It's just one is pink for the Ultralip, and then the Generation Gs are in white. So you have like the matte and the shimmer, or the balmy, my moisturizer one. But anyways, okay, while the sunshine is here, let's apply it. Ooh, it's such a pretty pink. This one is. Wow. It is balmy. It does feel exactly like Balm.com and then Generation G together. Okay, there's a little bit of color on this one. You can see that my bottom lip is just a little bit more pigmented than my top, so let's apply it to the top. As far as the color goes, really not much there on this one. It is fun though that, ooh, actually, maybe it's more of like a, kind of like a neutral, almost like applying a light pink. Let me pull up a mirror. Okay, I definitely like that. It's very subtle. Very, very subtle. But they claim that the color is supposed to be buildable. So let's do another layer of this and see if we can get it to be a little bit more pigmented on the color. Slightly, very subtly, a little bit more color that time. but it's not, I mean, I would have to do, let's do another layer, why not? I wouldn't want to do 3 layers, but let's see. Not really. I think that it's just that this shade just happens to be very, very light. They're right that it does feel amazing on the lips. Like, wow, it is bright. Princess paint. Yeah, it's very shiny, very balmy. It feels amazing. They described it as like a cashmere feel, which I can see where they got that. All right, I'm just going to remove that with some Bioderma and try the other shade. The next shade is called Villa, which is described as a dusty rose, which for me seems more my speed, because my perfect lip shade is one that is more of I guess you would describe it as like a red but brown. So yeah, just like not like a bright red, but like a muted kind of in between sort of color. So that's what I'm hoping that this is. I love how they have the little G's and at the top of it, although when I used the other shade it went away immediately with 2 swipes, but well, it lasts. Okay, so let's try this one. Ooh. Okay, I kind of really like that shade. I feel like this is such a good everyday shade, and obviously it feels amazing. Wow. So I was kind of hoping that this would be the, I guess, Ultralip version of Cake. It's not 100% the same color, but it is very similar because Cake is my like go-to everyday color. So this one, wow, this will definitely be my go-to every day. It feels amazing. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is that it does have hyaluronic acid in it, which means that it locks the moisture into your lips. So yeah, no more like chapstick. This is the type of stuff that you need, like balms, hyaluronic acid, that sort of thing. And then just like the other one, now that this is a little bit more of a deeper color, I'm going to do it again to see if we can build up the color like it claims. Yeah, okay. All right, I'd say that it definitely is buildable then in that case. I think the other one, the soft peony pink, was just a little bit too light. But all in all, I have to say I really do like this. I feel like it's a good everyday lip. I just love the fact that it feels like the balm, because the balm is really like feels the best on the lips, but the shades that they did in the balm that actually had the tint in it weren't really enough to wear as like your actual lip color every day. So I love that they made a hybrid product, and I actually am very excited about it. So I probably will be repurchasing that one. I think I'm gonna throw this Villa one in my purse and just keep it as my, like, you know, throw on when I'm out after brunch or after I'm eating out. You know, you kind of reapply your lips. So yeah, I keep having to move more this way because the sun is gradually coming up. It's the morning. But anyways, okay, well, I hope that you enjoyed this short, quick little video of a Glossier review. If you're thinking about these products, or if you want to try these products, hope that I gave you a little bit of an insight as to what they're like. And if you like this video, definitely subscribe for more videos on beauty. I'm very more like skincare focused, and then more makeup, and then also fashion and vlogs and stuff. So yes, definitely subscribe. And you can check out the Fashion Squirrel as well. That's my Instagram account where I post a little bit more frequently. Although I would say I feel like I post more frequently on YouTube, because YouTube is really my thing. And then I have Instagram as well. But anyways, I'm getting off track. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.